Good morning, everybody. Happy Friday. Sorry I'm not there with you today, but you've got a plethora of things at your disposal to complete. So next week is our test on Thursday. We're going to have a visitor. We're having the Army visit us on Tuesday. So we really need to make sure everything is done by Monday. We'll be going over our vocab terms. We'll be doing some review on Wednesday. And then the only thing I think in your study guide we haven't really covered is the sanitation. So depending on how Monday rolls, we'll work with that. But really utilize today to get all of your assignments completed. The agenda is your list. So 3.7 should have been completed from yesterday. 3.9 are your animal restraint notes. So those kind of got put up subtly. So if you were done with things, you probably already finished them. If not, make sure you do so. And then we've got 3.8 body language. You guys can work on it together, again, as long as you're not quoting each other, right? So your own voice should follow through on your assignments. But there is, if you guys want, there's a card sort. The card sort is going to be in the third black drawer. It'll be in a baggie and it'll say body language on it. You might see those little cards, so you guys can grab that plastic bag. Textbooks are in the microscope cabinet, so if somebody could go and grab textbooks and put 4 on everybody's table, that would be greatly appreciated. Paper copies of 3.8 have already been printed, and they are somewhere on the desk monster. So if you guys need your paper copies, we can always ask to just print more. If we can't find them on that desk, so sorry. And then we also have a manila folder that'll say body postures on it, and that has the PDF copies of the cat and the dog body languages for you. Play some of the Quizlet games first just to kind of see where you are, right? Like what your guesses are with what you already know. And then you guys can go in to the reading and going back into that card sort and really putting those things in your own words because we do need to look at those body postures. It affects how we approach an animal, how we restrain an animal, and it also change up our idea of what kind of behavior modification or training plan we're going to be using with our animal. So make sure, like, that's kind of where this all ties in, right? Which is why I wanted to make sure we had it before our assessment. So 3.0 to 3.9 should all be completed by the start of class on Monday. Your ID quiz for, was it parasites this week? I think, yeah, right? Yeah, and so ID quiz should be completed, and then we've got your SAE evaluation for your bell work, and so there is going to be I'm actually going to put 2 different rubrics in there, one for this week and then one for last week since you guys changed groups. So I want to make sure that we're effectively grading both of those different pods. So that'll be in there as well for you in the kennel work section of Google Classroom. So that is also tied into that SAE evaluation. Journal entries, though, you just need to do one journal entry. So just do the one journal entry that talks about both weeks. Again, 20 minutes per day that you were in kennel for the past 2 weeks that you were here. And then that should be that. Army's coming on Tuesday. Everything from your Unit 3 assessment needs to be completed. Your SAE evaluation is going to be in kennel work, and then do your journals. We're splitting kennels in half like we have been the past few days, including second session. So second, you're also going to be splitting in half. The Herps are the bearded dragons, the tortoise, rabbits, gliders, inverts. With the rabbits, Snowball, please don't forget to give Snowball, he should have at least 3 hay hoppers filled to the gills for the weekend. So 2 blue and then that 1 black metal one. Also really hide Hutch's food because it's the weekend. So we want to make sure that he lasts the weekend with all his food so he doesn't get, so he's still able to eat his pellets and some produce and things, and make sure you load him up with his hay as well, just in case he runs out of his pellets and he's got his hay that he can still munch on. Hopefully that's everything. If you need something, shoot me an email. I am going to do my best, but I am definitely resting today. So have a awesome Friday, and I will see you guys all next week.